Hello everyone, this is King again. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This will be episode 3. In the previous video I did mention something about the flame clock decreasing after reviewing the video. It in fact did not increase at all, so it was purely me being paranoid. So I just wanted to give you that an update if the post edit me did not update you already. Again, today's video we will be going over Colony 9. I believe it is Colony 9. Let's just make sure. Yep, Colony 9, the Yanza Plains. We'll be going over all of the residents here and we will be speaking to them. And from there we will do some exploration, and if we can squeeze it in, some main story. Now I don't expect us to get that far. Again, I just expect us to do some talking to the residents and a little exploration, and maybe look over some of the skins that we got from the expansion pass. So we're just gonna go do that. We might as well take a look at the skins first, because my belief is that is probably what you want to see first. I know it's a trend. You probably noticed that we talk about the expansion pass at the very latter of the intro, but someone was whispering and that freaked me out. I don't know if that was Lance or not, but back to my point, as we speak about the expansion pass and then as at the latter half, but that's the first thing we do. So to follow suit, let's check out what the skins look like, if we can equip them now or not, which I'm not entirely sure how to do. Do we go to systems? How do we equip clothing? Maybe no? Nope. Build info? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, it shows you like an overview of everything here during the build info. That's nice. Dexterity is 54, which is 54. Sorry, I'm a little tangent here. Just want to check something. 54, accuracy is 54, 40, 37, 57. So I do have the highest accuracy out of everybody, and I have been missing at a 10% rate, I would say. Like, out of every 100 hits, I would probably miss 10. So let's say out of every 10, I would miss 1. So again, that's not that bad of a ratio. But the purpose was to find out how to equip skins, which I don't know how to do that. Maybe A? No. Oh wow, what? There's a quick menu. If you put the right trigger, you can select A for characters, X for area map, Y for show quest route, and B for an unknown unassigned field. I'm not entirely sure. That's awesome. I can go straight to the map this way. This is a huge convenience. I did not know that. That's awesome. That's a lot better than hitting X and then having to go to maps and then clicking A again to see the exact same thing. So you can just left trigger and X. What a neat little feature. This is awesome. And we can show the quest route. I had seen this in some of the gameplay, not gameplay, but more of like whenever they were promoting Xenoblade 3, they didn't show that. I don't really need that right now, but what I would like to do is figure out how to equip skins. Well, I guess we can't go over that right now. Is that really how it's going to be? Is there no way? for us to do that? Interesting. That is weird. Okay, I'm sure it's probably something that we will see later. Maybe under. Oh, can I quick save?
Good to keep a record.
Nice. Okay, well don't want to waste any more time. Let's speak to some of the residents. Oh, Trish! I know Trish. Trish is the it's that lady in our in the cutscene whenever Noah and his friends were young. Trish is she was, who was she again in that game? Trish. She was not the defender, she was not the attacker, she was not the gunner. Huh. Okay. The mage was a guy. The defender was a girl, but she was the same race as Lance. And the guy was the same race as Hyantion as Trish. So where did I see Trish from? Where do I know Trish from? Huh. It's weird. Trish. I know you from somewhere. But where? Hey, thanks for what you did in that battle. We couldn't have made it back without you. I mean, for Levinus is from Colony Sigma, I had no idea I was going to handle that. We don't have a whole lot of Levinus at our colony. I get how it can be a problem. Yeah, I wonder if we can get our hands on some reinforcements. Plus 10 affinity. Trish, where do I know you from? Can I zoom in and see your face? Oh, I didn't want to see that. Sorry. Oh, do you look? You keep... Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. Do you track my movements? Do you? Do your eyes move? Sort of. Yeah, they do. Interesting. Okay. Trish, where do I know you from? It's like that girl you meet. It's like, did we used to date? Who are you again? That's terrible. Okay, sorry. Jeez. Trish. She was in one of the cutscenes, I know, for a fact. Or am I just going crazy again like I did with the flame clock? When Levinus repairs all done, Harla move on to adjustments of power frames for Xeon and Kurt. Sounds like you're pretty busy right now. Meh, before and after a battle, always get bit higgly-piggly around here. Anyhow, Harla a light job, so being busy not really so bad, after all. Okay. I'm surprised I can keep up with that broken English of yours. Should give myself 10 affinity points for that. Ellis? Alright. Colony Sigma is defeated, but the flame clock hasn't increased much. You get into a fever pretty easy, huh? You made light work of those Agnians with the Levinus. You get into a fever or fever? I think it's fever, like rage, pretty easy, huh? You won't feed the flame clock You won't feed the flame clock unless we take him out with a blade. Be careful, innit? What? A blade? So what's the definition of a blade? You won't feed the flame clock unless we take him out with a blade. Be careful, innit? 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 Isn't that? I know it's a question, but it's like a question on a question. Like, this is sour, innit? Right? So be careful, innit? So are you telling me to be careful, or are you asking me to be careful? What? Are you asking me, am I careful? What? Okay. Well, anyways, what's the definition of a blade? Is it like the thing that we procure off of our irises? Relax. I'm a cool-headed pilot. No hasty coup de grace. Coup de grace for me. I think it's coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. I deliver max pain and punishment and then stop just short. Okay. Yeah, alright, if you say so. Is there any other way you can attack that's not considered a blade? So, not that I know of. There's no mages. We don't have any mages. We have a tank, we have a healer, we have a gunner, which is attacker, not a healer, and then we have another attacker. Okay. Colony 9 rear gate. Oh, interesting. I guess, right, our focus is to talk to people first, then go explore. Let's try to stick to the agenda. Okay, so I spoke with her. The objective is over there. I don't believe there's anyone else I can talk to, but according to the map, there isn't. There is some over here though, so I'll go try to check that out. Is there anything I can grab over here? I'll go explore over there later. I just want to stick to the agenda of talking to people first, and then we can go explore later. Let me zoom out a bit. This is just a bit too close for me. Oh look, a little Napon. Can I talk to you? What are you up to, little Napon? Where are you going? Okay, moving on. Guess there's certain NPCs you can't really talk to. What is that? Colony Sigma, man. They were lower ranked and yet they still gave us a run for our gold. Yeah, they were pretty tough for a dirt rate colony. Okay.
Finally, I can soak my worries away.
Alright, Carrie, what do you got to say? Oh, special forces are getting back late. Yeah, well, that's because Noah was busy doing his usual off-seer thing. Oh, I dare say. You must be tired. You should turn in before it gets much later. Thank you, Carrie, for that information. I'm assuming that's the bathing tent, so there will be a cutscene. And per our agenda, it is talking to people, exploration, main story. So let's finish talking to everybody. Laura, what do you got? Hey, you heard? Seems like Colony 9 for Honest won't be able to move for a while. It can't move, but it made it back here from the battlefield. Thing is, looked like the engine took a bit of a beating in with the battle with Colony Sigma. So those no-pawn mechanics told us to shut it all down while they handled the maintenance. Yeah, right? That does sound like it's gonna be parked up there for a little while then. Yikes. Is this the little Ferranus that they're talking about here? This thing's huge, man. Is that like the gun? Someone... Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, that's the back end, huh? That's not the front. Alright, well, let's do a little bit of exploring. Do I fall into the river if I stand here? No, I don't. Okay, good. I don't want to grab the stuff over here, but I do want to grab some of this stuff. Crimson Moon, Dark Grape. Is there anything good here? I'm not even going to try to say any of that. My English is bad enough, let alone trying to pronounce... what voice acting is it? It is Dutch? Is it Dutch? The Dutch voice acting? Well, people would think it's either German, British, French. Is it Dutch? Is it Dutch voice acting? What is it?
Oh, this is rare.
Ireland? No. Scottish? No. Poland? I don't think so. Well, I'll look it up later. I know it's something that you would never really expect it to be. Is it Dutch? I'm gonna stop. Just gonna stop there. Alright, let's check out down here what's over here. It's bothering me. I just can't stop thinking about it. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up after this video and then come back to you guys. It's a level 4 rare I think it's legendary. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a gushing. You know, I'm not even gonna say that. We just went over how I'm bad with pronouncing words. Let's see. I can jump up here, can't I? Come on, up we go. You can do it. There we go. Progress. Same thing over here. I took a little pause before I started making this episode, so I did episode 1 and episode 2, and I was really getting into the groove, you know, having the ability to talk to myself and commentate pretty well. I was pretty happy for myself, but now I feel like I've gone through the trends of not knowing what to talk about, or feeling maybe there's a potential that I am losing talking, losing all my talking points. And then I realized that maybe I'm not losing all my talking points because I'm still able to consistently maintain a conversation with myself with the intended purpose of speaking to a group of audience that'll hear this conversation after the fact. So, not doing too shabby. I wouldn't say I was made for commentating, but or video let's plays, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job at it. I did notice that in my past 2 videos, which was my only videos as of right now, that I said a lot, and I don't really notice that while I am speaking, and I'm positive it is probably me attempting to think and speak and play the game at the same time. And it's also probably a effect of me speaking too fast. And I did talk about how I wanted to pause or speak at a more consistent or slow rate. But watching the video, I was entertained the entire time of myself speaking. One of the few people who actually enjoy my own voice, as conceited as that sounds. But I think that is a needed trait, or a needed preference, I guess, to say, if you're going to do a Let's Play or commentary where the main premise is actually just talking to yourself and listening to your own voice. I know some Let's Play content creators that hate their own voice, and I totally understand that. There's a whole entire thing about that, how you hear your own voice differently than how it comes out in recordings, and there's a reason for that, and it has to do with how sound travels. And I find it very interesting, but I'm one of the few that actually really enjoy the sound of my own voice, so I have no qualms about listening to my own audio commentary, and honestly I quite enjoy it, which may sound like, you know, kissing my own butt, but it's better than not enjoying it. You know, it's better than the latter of hating your own voice. Level up, there we go. I think we're level 6 now, right? If I do this, right trigger, I still can't see my own level, but I'm pretty sure from memory that I'm now either 6 or 7. And I didn't see the number because it only pops up for a brief period of time. I don't know, unless you're just completely expecting it to pop up. You probably might, or most likely will miss it. Like I missed it many times. Did I get this? I did already. Yeah. Can I go over there? I doubt it, and I won't. I don't think I will. Did I explore this already? Sorry, I'm gonna take advantage of the quick view. I need to go here and then try this way, try to get that. So I need to backtrack a little bit and then maybe head south and east, and then I'll be finished. So let's do a little bit of backtracking and go back there. I made a few talking points and I completely forgot about them. I talked about how I say a lot and how I'm trying to not trying to fix it, but I'm more conscious of doing that. I don't think I can hop over this fence. Probably something that I can get to. Oh, I have to go on top of the furnace. Right, and then go, and then jump there. Okay, got it. So I can't do that just yet. And now I'm more conscious of that fact. So that was a talking point that I spoke about. What else did I talk about? So hard whenever you, again, my ADHD is horrible. My attention span is the size of a goldfish, but I do at least have some good talking points. It's just the ability to remember them like is called into the question most of the time. Alright, let's see, we're going to try to go back up there and we're going to head east and south. If we can't explore those areas, we're just going to progress with the story and go to the showers. I don't know what to expect after that, but it is almost time for the video to end. So I feel like this wasn't as productive as I would like it to be, and there were not much valuable information I provided, but we did accomplish our goal. We did talk to all of the residents and we did explore some of the areas. Not as thoroughly as I would like, but it was as best as it's gonna get, or it is the best we can do within our capabilities. And to me that's fine. Can I go here? I keep wanting to press Y or X because that is how you pull up the map in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it is something that I am doing out of habit. And I need to try to stop that. Can I go up here? I was also speaking about how I did video episode 1 and 2 back to back, and I was feeling like I was doing really well in commentating and how I had a lot to say. And I believe that's because I was speaking really fast and I was able to, you know, captivate my own self with my own voice and my ability to speak to myself, and I wasn't bored when I read or I rewatched the playback. I just noticed that I said a lot. And what else? That I enjoyed my own voice. Like, I really do sound like a conceited person, but I'm not trying to. The purpose of it is just to explain that, you know, I am aware to an unknown degree of what I'm doing and sometimes what I'm not doing. Let's see, can I go over here? I don't think so, but I know I can at least go higher up. Just not now. Probably if I jump on the furnace, and I can probably do that, but I would need to go through it first. Can I? Can I go through the furnace without going to the next objective? I don't know. See, it's a habit. I need to... That's probably one thing I probably won't get over anytime soon. I think I explored everything I can explore. Okay, we're gonna watch the next cutscene, if there is any, and then probably end the video from there. Well, if there is any. If not, I'll do my outro and we'll call it a day. But I believe in this episode I did not say as much as I did in the previous episodes, at least. I probably will once I lose concentration of it and then continue life as is. I don't think you can enter it. Its gates is not lowered, so you're forced to pursue, not pursue, but continue the story. Unfortunate. What is there's a ladder? I see a ladder. Can I go up the ladder? Oh, is that the ladder? Okay, so the ladder's not down. I have to go. Okay, on to the cutscene.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess. Yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heel had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
That was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
All right then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, as predicted, I am loving it. I wouldn't really say I'm predicting the future. I just, as I said before, I've watched up to chapter 3, but I didn't really pay deep attention to it. So again, I'm pulling from what I can, like bits and pieces of what I've seen, and from my past experience of playing and completing Xenoblade 2. And watching, you know, the Let's Plays of 1 and 2. Again, I probably will become more lost as the chapters continue, and I will have times whenever I get overwhelmed, and I know whenever there's more than one enemy that, you know, pop up, or whenever the HP dips like super quickly below critical, I will start to freak out and lose all concentration. So there will be phases whenever I do really well and I do really bad. So just keep that in mind. We are going to end this video now. It's about to be that 30-minute mark, and I do want to keep it consistent to that. This episode, I would consider it to be a filler episode. There was no contextual information that progressed the story or, you know, informed provide any useful information. It was more just, as I said, you know, looking through Colony 9, talking to its residents, and we did a little bit of exploration in the middle, and then near at the end we watched a single cutscene that progressed the story, I would say just a tad. So maybe 1/3 talking, 1/3 exploration, and 1/3 of a cutscene. The cutscene was relatively long, I would say a few minutes to 5 minutes long. In the initial episode, we did review the skins. At least we attempted to wear the skins that we got from the expansion pass, but unfortunately I was not able to find the area or how to do that, and I believe we will gain access to that later on. So with that, I will end this video, and I will I look forward to seeing you all on the next episode. Thank you so much.